up in a military family, so I loved the military.
After the U.S.-led invasion of Iraq, then Air Force Major Mike Almy led a squadron of military air traffic controllers.
We controlled the airspace over the vast majority of Iraq.
But Almy had a secret. He is gay.
I had to lie every day about who I was, and I couldn't be honest with members of my squadron.
Almy's personal life came into conflict with military policy.
While I was in Iraq, I wrote private emails to friends and family and to the guy that I was dating at the time.
The military accessed Almy's email account and accused him of violating its policy on homosexuality called Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
I never told. The Air Force asked.
Almy was honorably discharged in 2006.
I felt like my country had betrayed me. Here I volunteered to put myself in harm's way, saw one of my own troops get struck by mortar fire, loved the military, was dedicating my entire adult life to serving my country, and then coming back from a combat zone, this was my gratitude, this was my thanks from my nation, is to throw me to the curb like I'm a common criminal.
Almy is one of 14,000 military personnel targeted under Don't Ask, Don't Tell. This week, the Pentagon released a report on military attitudes towards a potential repeal of the law and how to allow openly gay military service without harming the armed forces. Pentagon officials presented the findings to the Senate Armed Services Committee. Defense Secretary Robert Gates.
A strong majority of those who answered the survey, more than 2/3, do not object to gays and lesbians serving openly in uniform.
Repeal of the law governing Don't Ask, Don't Tell is the right thing to do.
The chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Admiral Mike Mullen.
Repeal of the law will not prove an unacceptable risk to military readiness. I believe our troops and their families are ready for this.
But both Gates and Mullen admitted that pockets of resistance to repeal do exist in the military, especially in combat units, and that thorough and careful preparation will be required to successfully change the policy. Republican Senator John McCain has used procedural motions to block Senate consideration of repeal.
We should be inherently cautious about making any changes that would affect our military, and what changes we do make should be the product of careful and deliberate consideration.
Defenders of Don't Ask, Don't Tell say the Pentagon study deliberately downplays troops' concerns about serving with openly gay colleagues. Retired Army Colonel Dick Black.
Well, what kind of a study is that when you conduct all of these interviews, you get input from the people on the ground, the soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marine, and then you conclude that, well, we don't care about those are exaggerated. These are the people who know, and they're expressing very deep concerns.
The Pentagon study predicts concerns and objections will wane. The House of Representatives has voted to repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell. Action is far from assured in the Senate, where Republicans have threatened to block end-of-year legislation. If the law is repealed, Mike Almy hopes to rejoin the Air Force.
All I've ever wanted to do is just serve my country. This is the only law in the books we have in America that mandates firing people just solely because of who they are.
Michael Bowman, VOA News.